Hey everybody, this is Jared from Savvy Saving Couple. Here I am in this 2017 Ford Fusion Energi Platinum. The Energi in Ford Fusion Energi Platinum means that this is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV. That means it is both a hybrid vehicle and it's a plug-in electric vehicle. In full electric mode, you get about 20 miles of range with this vehicle, and then once you're around those 20 miles of range, it's going to go ahead and switch to the hybrid mode, which uses a combination of the electric battery and the gasoline engine. So you never have to worry about being stranded in this vehicle. You can drive 400 miles and never have to worry about having to pull over to recharge. You can just go ahead and keep cruising. It has regenerative braking, and it also regenerates as you are cruising and not, with your foot is not on the pedal, you're just cruising along. So you do get some regenerative power there. So that way, throughout your driving experience, it switches back and forth between hybrid and electric. So it has the Ford Sync 3 entertainment system. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the things that Ford Sync 3 with the Ford Fusion Energi Platinum can offer you. Hey everybody, it's Jared from Savvy Saving Couple. Now here I am in the 2017 Ford Fusion Energi Platinum Edition. So I just got into the car and here I am greeted by the Ford logo, which just disappeared. Normally I would have already started the car by now, but instead I'm going to record this experience to share with you all. I want you to see the Ford Sync 3 that this vehicle is equipped with, so you can see how cool it is and how it interacts with the Ford Fusion Energi. So I'm going to go ahead and start the car. Actually, before I start the car, I'm going to show you what the remote start features like. This is called Go Mode. You actually program this into the car. If you always leave your house at 7 a.m. in the morning, for example, you can program the car to automatically start before then, and it'll pre-cool or preheat your car for you. So this is what it looks like when you have when you remote start this Ford Fusion Energi. This is the Platinum Edition, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and do it from the key fob. I just hit lock and then this remote start button twice. And now what it's doing is it's turned on the AC. And since it's warm outside, that's why it's turned on the AC, obviously. But it's also turned on the cooled seats, and it's blowing full fan at me. So if I was in the house or inside my work right now, I'd come into the car and my seat's going to be pre-cooled, and the cars are already going to be at a wonderful cool temperature for me, so I can go ahead, get in, start the car, and take off. And I don't have to sweat. And for those of you who don't have cooled seats, be jealous, because they are the best thing that I've ever felt. I love them. Especially after I get out of the gym, sit down on these seats and they just cool me off. It's a wonderful thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle. Since it's already been pre-started, I just have to press the start button. Otherwise, I'd have to hit the brake and the start button. There you go. This touch screen is going to turn on. So this is the last screen I left off on. But I'm going to start right from the beginning, so I can take you through all the different options that this vehicle has to offer. So I'm going to hit that home button right there, this is the home screen. So on the home screen, it gives you a little window of the map for navigation. So if you are using navigation and it's giving you the turn-by-turn instructions, it'll show up on here. Otherwise, if you're not using the turn-by-turn directions, it's just going to show you the map and it'll show you where you are at any given time. The top right window is of the whatever is playing on the radio, the audio. At this time I have it set to Sirius, and you can see the band and the song is playing. And the bottom right window here is if a phone was connected, which I don't have my cell phone on me at this moment, it would show the status of the phone. It would say connected and it would tell you the battery life. So just to give you an idea of different audio options on Sync 3, go ahead and touch audio. As I said, this is Sirius, so right here is the Sirius screen. These are my presets. As you can see, I like rock. I love rock. However, for those of you that prefer a different style of music, go ahead and you can touch the channel guide and you can browse by genre. Maybe you don't want music at all, maybe you just want to listen to sports or comedy. Yeah, you can go ahead and news, all that stuff's on here. Back. Direct tune, yeah, if you already know the channel that you want to listen to, go ahead and touch that and you can enter it right in there and it'll bring you directly there. And this alert thing is pretty cool. So say I want to be notified next time Foo Fighters, I'll Stick Around comes on, I can add this to the alerts, and the next time the song plays, the car is going to notify me, hey, Foo Fighters, I'll Stick Around's playing. Do you want to listen to it? Sure. And you'll let me know it's playing, that I can go ahead and switch to Sirius and hear the song. And I'll touch sources, and these are your different options for sources. You have AM radio, FM radio, Sirius, which we're listening to, CD, or Bluetooth stereo. So that's where if you have a phone connected via Bluetooth, then it's going to show up there. You can touch that and then you can listen to the music that's on your phone or other device that's Bluetooth. Climate. So this 2017 Ford Fusion Energi Platinum is equipped with dual climate control. Right now I don't have dual activated. If I did, or if I wanted to use it, touch dual, and now the passenger side can set their temperature to a different temperature than I have. So we can all be happy. That is great if you and your passenger have, obviously want different types of climate. I usually set it to auto, so once I set the temperature to whatever degrees I want, auto will automatically speed up, slow down the fan to maintain that temperature set point. So that's a really cool option. Phone, kind of goes without saying, but this is where your connected phone options would be. You can view text messages, you can view your recent call list, and then call somebody back on there. You view your contacts. You can also send text messages as well through the voice commands, which is cool because we don't want to text and drive, and we shouldn't be texting and driving, and I can't stand when I see people texting and driving. So it's great that car makers are coming out with technologies and phone makers coming out with technologies to help us keep our eyes on the road at all times. Nav, so that's navigation. The navigation screen, if you want to just keep this screen on, you can have the full screen showing the map instead of just having the little window on the top left like the home screen. If I touch controls, I touch this little search window and destination. This is how I would type in an address. If I want to look for it, you can also put in the name of a place you want to go, and it'll search for it. And if it comes up, you select it, and then it'll take you there. So I have my home in there and work. You can also search for food, fuel, charging, ATMs, all nearby. And if you hit more, it gives you some other options. Back. Menu. So there's your different navigation settings, different screen views. You can look at traffic list. Let me see. I don't even know what that really does, but I'll tell you all the what nearby traffic looks like. That can be useful. Navigation settings, map preferences, route preferences, navigation preferences. I'm not going to go through all of these. I just want to show you, give you an idea of the different options that the Ford Sync 3 offers. And over here in apps, so you see this option here, connect mobile apps. If your phone is connected to the car, you can select that button and it'll search on your phone for apps that are compatible with Ford Sync 3. Sirius Travel Link. Well, it's a pretty cool app. It's got, you can look at fuel prices in your area. That way, oh look, I can go the Supreme gas, and it's 8 cents cheaper than Tedeschi up there. Ski conditions, pretty cool options here. Oh, now what's a really cool app here is this Power Flow, which I want to show you. This is something that you're only going to find in the Ford Energi, and it's right here. It shows you how the power is being utilized by a vehicle. So right here it shows. So right now we're sitting idle in my driveway, and it's using power from the battery to feed climate control and other. So other would be like the radio. If I was driving and running on hybrid, it might show fuel that is powering the engine and then powering the drive. Or if I'm on full electric mode, it would show power flowing from the battery to the electric motor, and then which powers the drive. So it's really cool. This is fully interactive while you're driving. For example, if you are coasting or cruising, without pressing the gas pedal, and or if you're braking, this vehicle is equipped with regenerative braking, so it'll show power flowing from drive through the electric motor back into the battery. So it basically shows you where or how power is being distributed throughout the vehicle, or if it's being recharged, or if it's being used up from the battery or from fuel. It shows you all right there. So it's a really cool app that comes on the Ford Energi vehicles. And we go to settings. Now this is the the full setting for the car. So it's got all the different apps, not apps, but different settings that you can change with Ford Sync 3. Actually, now I'm sitting in my driveway. I don't have the car fully charged, so I just heard the hybrid engine kick in. So I want to go back and show you what power flow looks like now. So now you can see, since the engine's on, it's coming from fuel. It's going to this little node right there up to electric motor, and it's actually some of it's powering back into the battery. So it's using the engine to recharge the battery, and also to power the climate and like the radio display that we're looking at now. And it even tells you right here, engine on due to battery charging. So it tells you right there, the engine came on so it can recharge the battery, so it doesn't go dead on me while I'm shooting this video, because that would be terrible. So back to settings, and there's all your various settings, clock, sound, Bluetooth phone, that's your connected device. You have Sirius settings, navigation settings, mobile app, general. Let's see what general is. No, language, your temperature, touchscreen beep. If I don't want it to beep, I can turn that off. Automatic system updates. If you connect it to Wi-Fi, this will automatically update the software, which is really cool. I mean, now we have our cars that are updating that software automatically, just like our PCs or our phones. So that's really cool. Get back. Swipe. 911 assist. 911 assist is a great option. So you have to have a phone connected, which I have one connected. I just don't have the phone on me right now. My wife is using it. But so say you have a phone connected and you get into a crash and you can't pick up your phone for whatever reason, you're knocked out. This will automatically connect to your phone for you and call 911, and then they can come find you. So it's a great safety option. Wi-Fi, as I mentioned earlier, this car is connected to Wi-Fi right now, so it'll automatically update its software if it sees that a software update is available. As you can see there, I am connected to my home's Wi-Fi. You also can activate Apple CarPlay preferences or Android Auto preferences. Let's see what vehicle settings are. So if for some reason you wanted to change your charge port light from on to off, you can turn it off. What that is the charge port has a ring around it and it lights up when it's charging. So if for some reason you don't want people to see that you're charging your car, you can go ahead and shut that off. That's where you can set your door keypad code. You can change camera settings and onboard modem serial number. Voice control options, display options. Valet mode. Valet mode is pretty cool. It'll lock this display. So you just type in a PIN, and if you're gonna drop this car off at a restaurant or something, they have valet. You don't want the valet guy messing with your radio. You can set this, and it'll lock it. Oh, let me show you what it does. Yes. So you just pick a pin. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for simplicity. Done. 2, 3, 4. Done. So now valet mode's enabled. So see, if I was a valet guy, I got into your car, I can't mess with your climate, I can't change your radio station, can't touch anything on here. Then once you go ahead and you pick up your car, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter, it unlocks it. Oh, that's a cool option. Swipe one more time. Here are our charge settings. So, as I mentioned earlier, my go times, that is the remote start. So you can schedule it to automatically start your vehicle at a certain time, Monday through Sunday, and your car will be ready for you to go if you always leave your house at that certain time. Also, you have options for charge. So charge now, if that is activated, which it is right now, as soon as I plug in my car for charging, it's going to start charging right away. If I select value charge, I can have it start charging at a designated time that I give it. So in my area, my off-peak hours for electricity start at 9 p.m. I have this set to start charging at 10 p.m. So that way I know I'm in off-peak hours, and it's not going to start charging as soon as I plug my car in. If I plug in at 7 o'clock, then I'm going to have 2 hours worth of charging at peak hours, and I'm going to pay more. So save a little money. I can have it start after the off-peak hours and save some money. So that's a great option. Back to settings, and last but not least, ambient lighting. So you can set the ambient lighting to all these different colors here. This is the lights that come on around your cup holders, and also around like your feet. The car has some like very nice soft ambient lighting. And you can change it to all these different colors here. So if you don't want blue, pick red, green, purple, orange, whatever you want. I like to look soft blue. Makes me think of electricity, and this car is electric, so that's why I have it set to soft blue. But you can do whatever you want. Back to home, and that was your quick tutorial through Ford Sync 3. I hope that you learned a little something. Oh no! So before I go, I'll show you these buttons down here quick. All these different buttons you can control all these things through the touch screen. But if you prefer, like when you're driving, you don't want to have to go search through the different screens. Instead, you can just push the buttons. So these are the cooled seats, heated seats, both the driver and the passenger. We also can increase and lower our temperature. That would be for driver, that would be for passenger if you have the dual activated. If you don't have dual activated, it's going to raise it for both sides. You can change your fan speed there if you're not on auto. You can go to max AC. Auto I always have set on. That's your defrosters. That's your rear defrosters. And that's max AC for the oh no, I'm sorry. That's max AC for the entire car. And that's through the recirc the air, or recycle the air, and that turns the climate control off altogether. And sound button brings you to the sound settings. Now, oh, one more thing, and this button right here will turn off the audio. Okay. Now I think I'm done. I hope you are more educated now. And if you're thinking about buying a vehicle with Ford Sync 3, or better yet, a Ford Energi vehicle, like a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle like the Ford Fusion Energi or the C-Max Energi, now you know a little bit more on what to expect from the vehicle. Thank you for watching.